Hello everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. My name is Danielle and today I'm really excited to bring you another gift guide video. Now this is a gift guide video that I am really passionate about. It's not something that I see or hear talked about a lot as we're looking at and watching a lot of gift guide videos on YouTube and on social media, but it's definitely something I think we should talk about a lot more. So today's video is a gift guide video slash shout out video, and I want to really highlight gifts for service people in your life, people who serve you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I want to talk about those people because I feel like those people are so important. I want to just show you my t-shirt today. It says, "Have yourself a merry little cocktail." Who is ready for a cocktail? Do you feel like I do that December has just flown by? As I'm filming this video today, we are officially 2 weeks away from Christmas. I cannot believe it. I am ready for it. On my motivational channel, the last video I did, I talked about 7 strategies or tips on how to handle holiday stress and how to just make your holidays a little bit more relaxed and enjoyable. So I will link that video down below if you do want to check that out. If you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed, I think that would be a great video for you to watch. But as I said, today I want to really talk about service people, and they can be anyone in your life that serves you in any capacity throughout the year. I think it's really, really important to remember our service people, and I do think that we remember some service people a little bit easier than others. Like for example, in my life, my manicurist, my hairstylist, people like that I see, that I kind of socialize with, that I'm kind of friends with, those are easy people to remember over the holidays. But what about your favorite coffee barista that you see on a weekly basis when you go into your favorite coffee shop? What about your mailman who always goes out of their way to make sure they take your mail, they say hello, they're really friendly? What about your pastor or priest at your local religious organization? What about that membership specialist that always greets you and is so nice to you and warm and friendly when you walk into your gym? What about those people, those random people that serve you, like I said, on that daily, weekly, monthly basis throughout the year? A lot of times they're sort of innocuous. They're there, we notice them, we might even make small talk, but they really go out of their way to serve you. And I think partially for me, I really have a heart for this because I myself am a service person. I'm a personal trainer, and I can speak from the capacity of being a service person. We do go out of our way many, many times on many occasions to really meet the needs of our clients, of our customers. It's really important to us. We really do try to do that. And to get a little bit of recognition over the holidays is really nice. It is really nice always, as you know, to be told that you're being thought of, to be told that you're appreciated. We all really enjoy that a lot. But I think especially for those service people that we don't think of as much, what about the teller at your local financial institution? You know, that one that always has a smile, that's always ready, that's really knowledgeable, that always can get you in and out of your financial institution really quick. I know nowadays it's a little different because we're not really going into our financial institutions as much. We're going through the drive-through. But especially with that being said, drive-through lines where I live are totally long, really lengthy, and I really appreciate one teller at my financial institution who is really fast and she gets me in and out really quickly, but she's also really friendly. She talks to me, she's really nice, and it's those people that we want to really thank, we want to remember. So what are some of the best ways to do that? I think it really depends on the relationship that you have with your service person. First, let's talk about service people in your life that you don't have a personal relationship, but maybe you really enjoy them. Maybe you think they're really professional. Maybe they are really great at customer service. Maybe they are just really good at always greeting you, always making you feel welcome. Those people, it is really great to even just give a card, just say thank you, write a handwritten note. I don't think that these types of gifts or appreciations have to be expensive at all. I think that's very appropriate. Nowadays with COVID, you might not want to bring homemade cookies, but in the past, that's something I always did. I think for service people, if you're trying to really recognize or thank a lot of service people in an organization, I'll give you the example of when I go to my local car wash. I really appreciate my car wash. In fact, it's one of my top 3 service organizations that I find the most value in throughout the year. So in the summer, sometimes I bring them sandwiches or drinks, and in the winter, I try to bring them maybe donuts at least once to appreciate them. So bringing something like that to an organization that you really appreciate is very welcome, very appreciated, with a card just saying that you are thinking of them, you're wishing them a happy holiday, you appreciate them. When we're looking at someone else that, again, really serves you well, but maybe you don't have a personal relationship with, like maybe your mailman or maybe your barista at your local coffee shop, a card is really nice. Or maybe if you want to do a little something extra, a card with a small gift card in it is really nice. Something from a store that they will get a lot of value in and can shop for anything they want, whether it be grocery items or clothing or household accessories, something like Walmart or Target or something like that. If you're trying to think about a service person who maybe drives a lot, I think a gas gift card is a really nice gift card, and it's really practical as well. I think another really nice gift idea for a service person is something like a gift card to Uber Eats or Grubhub. A lot of times, a lot of service people are on their feet a lot. They have very physical jobs. They're talking all day. It can be physically and emotionally tiring. And at the end of the day, they might not feel like cooking. They might not feel like even going and sitting in a drive-thru, because as we know, drive-thru lines in general, no matter what it is, have been super, super long because of COVID. So drive-thru lines are no exception. So something like a Grubhub or Uber Eats gift card I think is really practical and really, really nice, because they can just go home, they can order the food to be delivered. That was something I never did, something I really didn't know about, and my teenage son is, I think, addicted to Uber Eats and Grubhub, and so now we do it all the time because he really likes it, and I just think that would be a very thoughtful and practical gift. Another really nice gift I think that you can give a service person if you know them a little bit better and you kind of know their taste, or maybe you can ask them, is a really, really nice elevated bottle of wine. And I'm not talking about your $5 bottle of wine that you get at the grocery store. Do your due diligence. I do drink wine, but not a lot, and I only like one kind. There's a lot of specialty shops out there that cater to this. There's a lot of specialty shops that have a lot of neat novelty little things that you can get to go with a bottle of wine, or maybe really a nice wine glass, something like that, that is a little bit more personalized. I think that's a really nice gift. I think another really thoughtful and unique gift to give a service person is a box from a food company. Like, for example, we've ordered gifts from Omaha Steaks, and I will tell you, I really like that company. Their food is really good. We've had really good success with that. We've given those as gifts, and we've also ordered those items for ourselves, and it is a very thoughtful, wonderful gift, especially right now when people aren't going out as much. I think a restaurant gift card is still a really nice idea, but I think you have to know the person. If they're a person that doesn't feel comfortable really going out to eat right now and they're staying in a lot more, I think a gift card from a company like Omaha Steaks or something where they can get a really high quality, more elevated meal that they can make at home is a really thoughtful and unique gift idea. Along the same lines, if you know that a service person in your life really likes to cook, something like really elevated and really nice cooking oils, like an olive oil maybe from Italy, or really exotic oils that they could cook with that maybe they haven't used before, or maybe they really like or don't buy often, like avocado oil or grapeseed oil. Again, along with that, some really nice spices, some really unique spices. Like saffron is a spice that I really, really like. I don't buy it a lot though because it is very expensive. Or maybe like a really nice sea salt or a really nice coarse black pepper, things like that, and you can go ahead and make a little gift basket for them. Is a really thoughtful and unique gift that really cater to the times that we're living in right now. Hey, if you're liking this content and you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd take a minute, hit that little red subscribe button right down there, ring the bell so you never miss any videos. I am trying my best to push out these gift guide videos and these holiday videos as much as I can. I am behind schedule because I was sick and I had some other things going on, but I am trying my best, so I don't want you to miss any of my content coming up, either on this channel or in my motivational channel. I will have my motivational channel linked below in case you are interested in getting motivated and being inspired, checking out any of those videos. Head on over there and check that channel out as well. Now, I am going to reveal the #1 top gift I think that service people really, really enjoy at the very end of this video. So you want to make sure you watch the whole video so you don't miss that at the very end. But I think that anything that I've mentioned previously, or anything that shows that you put some thought and some effort into their gift, will really be a welcome, really appreciated gift. Anything that is not what I'm going to talk about right now. Now, getting into gifts for service people that I wouldn't give, that are not good ideas, let's talk about regifting. Now, I think that regifting is fine in certain situations. If you are going to regift something that you've been given, it has to be in brand new, unopened, and unused condition. Now this might seem like a no-brainer. We're all like thinking, yeah, of course, duh. But I'm saying this because I've seen it happen and it's been done to me. So if you get a gift and you open it and you try it and you realize that you don't like it, or it's not for you, or it's not practical, that's fine, but you cannot put it back in the packaging, try to make it look like you didn't use it, you didn't try it, you didn't open it, and give it away. I mean, you can give it away, but don't give it away under the guise of the fact that it's a gift. That's not good. Don't do that. The worst regifting situation I ever really was privy to, I ever saw, was years and years ago. This is kind of funny. My manicurist, we were talking about it because we both have gotten gifts as service people, and she received this gift from a client. This was a long time ago, and it was like this dancing snowman. So like you put batteries in it and you turn it on and it like danced and sang and whatever. So really kind of a cute idea, right? Except for the fact that it had been clearly used and in her basement for a long time. It was kind of musty, and because it was a snowman, it was white, but it was kind of dingy. There were some areas where it was a little bit stained. We were laughing about it at the time. My kids were really, really little, so she actually gave it to me, and I took it home and gave it to my kids and showed them that, and they really liked it and they thought it was funny, but that's not a good gift. So you want to make sure that any gifts that you give a service person, or anyone else for that matter, are new and unused, because nobody appreciates getting something as a leftover that's been opened, that's been used. Don't do that. That is really a faux pas for any gift giving of any kind. Okay, the other thing I'm going to say about this, when you give a gift to a service person and it clearly says in bold letters on the side of whatever you're giving that it's a sample and it's not for resale, don't do that. Everybody knows that you got it for free, that you're giving it away because you don't want to use it. Don't do that. You know, really, it's okay. They don't need it. Don't give that as a gift. We all know that it's a sample. We know that you didn't pay for it. We know you don't want it, so don't give that as a gift. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about that I think, I'm not saying you can't give any of these things in this category to a service person. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying just be really mindful of who your service person is, and really I would probably steer clear of this category, and that is novelty gifts. When I'm talking about novelty gifts, let's take a hairstylist for example. Okay, they know that they're a hairstylist. How many mugs can they have at home that say, I'm a hairstylist, or something funny about being a beautician or a hairstylist? Like, they only can use so many of those. How many little pairs of earrings that are little scissors can they possibly have? I'm not saying that those gifts are bad ideas, but especially if you have service people that have been doing their craft for a really long time, they probably have a lot of those things already. I think personally it's better to give a gift that is practical, that is usable, that they will use over and over. I think sometimes novelty gifts do have their place. If you're working with a service person that you know is brand new to their craft, maybe they just started, that's when I think a novelty gift can be really fun, can be really exciting, because they're still really excited about their craft, they're just getting into it. But if you're working with a nail tech or a stylist that's been doing that for 10 plus years, don't give a novelty gift. They don't need that. They don't really want that. Give something really nice. Give something that they can really use, that's really appreciated. I personally want to give a shout out to the top 3 categories of service people in my life that have impacted my life the most over this past year in 2020. And that is, on the top of my list, I have to say number 1 is Elizabeth, my manicurist. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I noticed some of you that may seem kind of frivolous and kind of silly because it's not really something I need to do, but it is actually. Let me show you something really bad. Okay, can't believe I'm gonna show you this. Look at that. Do you see this? Look at my nails. This is my life without Elizabeth. This is what it looks like. It's very, very bad. So as you guys might know, if you watched any of my videos on my motivational channel, if you've been on any of my Instagram lives, I've talked about it a little bit on this channel, not a lot, but I was out of work for over a month because our family was hit with COVID. My husband had it and then I had it. So in sheer panic and just trying to save money because it was really kind of a challenging financial time, I went to my manicurist and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take a break right now. You know, I need to cut expenses for a little bit. So I usually do gel nails because I'm really hard on my hands, and especially because I'm disabled and I use my right hand and my right arm probably 85% of the time with everything that I do. That particular hand and those nails take a beating. They really take a beating, and you can see like how bad they look. They look really, really bad. My cuticles get really bad because I can't do my nails at home because of my disability. I watch other people do their nails sometimes and they do it really fast. They do a great job. There's not really a reason why they would necessarily see a manicurist because they don't really need to. I really have to. I really need to. On top of that, I have the really bad nervous, anxious habit of picking at my cuticles, biting my nails when I don't have them done. Whenever I have them done, I don't do that. Typically, I see Elizabeth twice a month, and she does the gel. She does a really nice manicure. She takes care of my cuticles. Well, sometimes you don't know how badly you miss something or how much you need something until it's not there. In the time that I did not see Elizabeth, I emergency called her twice to deal with my cuticles because they were literally hurting me. They were bleeding, they were cracking, and so I ran in just really quick and she dealt with my cuticles. And the last time I did this was actually last week. In fact, I didn't even call her, I just showed up, which don't do that to your service person. That's not nice. You don't want to just pop in. They don't enjoy the pop in, but I was desperate. I was so desperate. And I've known Elizabeth for like 20 years or even longer. I don't even know. But I popped in, I'm like, look at this, look at how bad. And even she was like, oh, that is really bad. How did that happen? And I said, because I was picking, I was chewing, it was really bad. So she took care of it. And I told her at the time, I'm like, you know what? I cannot do this. I need to get back on your calendar. I was originally going to see her at the end of December, but we moved it up sooner because I'm like, I can't wait. I need to be back on a regular scheduled rotation. So I really appreciate Elizabeth because she always gets me in. She always accommodates my needs. Even when I have emergencies, like I did, she took care of them. She doesn't charge me also for these little things. And I think, you know, I've been a client of hers for a really long time. So I really appreciate that. So she gives me some freebies that she really doesn't have to. She could be charging me, but she doesn't. And I really appreciate that. I know she's super busy, but every single time I sit down with her for the 45 minutes to an hour that we're together, she's pleasant. We talk. She offers me coffee. I really, really enjoy my time with her. And I really appreciate all the ways that she always goes above and beyond for me. The second service person that I want to mention that has really impacted my life this year that I really appreciate is my stylist, Courtney. Now, Courtney, I just have to say, I don't toot my hair. I don't toot my horn that often. I'm not really that kind of person, but I like my hair. I really like my hair a lot. And Courtney is new to my life as of this year. Before Courtney, I had been going to the same salon, the same place for over 10 years. So it's really hard, if you guys know, you know, if you've had that experience, to switch stylists, and it was really, really challenging for me. It's hard to do. I really, really like Courtney. I feel like she spends a lot of time with me. I feel like she listens to me. I feel like she always asks me, how do you want me to style your hair when I'm done? And I really enjoy her. She's really edgy. She's really cool. She has a great sense of style. We have a lot of the same common interests in fashion and beauty and all that kind of thing, and we talk about that. I enjoy my time with her a lot, and she has done a lot also to go out of her way to really help me out, to see me at times when I need to get in. I really appreciate that, and I feel like we're becoming really good friends. I appreciate her. She does a great job. I really stress out, and I don't like having a bad haircut. I mean, honestly, who does? But my hair, because of the texture of my hair and the way it is, a bad haircut really shows up very evidently, and it takes a long time to grow it out and fix it. So I really appreciate the way that Courtney has helped me this year. I really appreciate also the way that she has handled our friendship and our relationship, and how upfront and honest she's been with me when things have happened that have needed to be addressed in our personal relationship. And she's just been really forthright and really honest, and I appreciate that. I really am looking forward to many, many more years of hairstyling with Courtney. I appreciate you, Courtney, if you do watch this video. Thank you for making my hair really nice. I like it a lot, especially today. It turned out good. Anyway, so thank you to Courtney. And the third shout out I have, honestly, is to my local car wash. I did a video on my motivational channel on affirmation. I'll link that below if you're interested in seeing that, where I talked about this as well. But they always do a fabulous job, especially now in the times that we're living in with COVID and everything. I do get my car washed a lot. They hand wash my car. They do such a great job. They really take time with it. They honor all my special requests. I am kind of picky. Is that a shocker? But I am kind of picky. Sometimes I ask, you know, can you clean my cup holders really well? Can you do my dash really well? Can you get this off my seat? And they do everything they ask all the time. They always greet me with a smile, and they are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to work with, and I really enjoy them locally. If you are in my local Milwaukee area, I will put their information in the description box below. I highly recommend them. They're worth the drive. They do a fantastic job, and I really have appreciated having them in my life, especially this past year when I've really needed and wanted to make sure that I have a sanitary and clean car with everything that we have going on with COVID. So thank you so much to the West Dallas Car Wash. You've really made my life nice and a lot easier this past year. So you guys, that's it. That's all I have from you. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I forgot to tell you. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't know. I've had a couple really long days. Okay. So I did tell you that I was going to tell you my #1 top gift for service people for Christmas. So here it is. Are you ready? Now this is controversial. Some people will not agree with me. But I will tell you, I think that the #1 top gift that you can give a service person is money. And especially this year, I can tell you from experience, service people have been hit hard because of COVID. They've lost a lot of business. I personally have. I know that the service people I deal with absolutely have. We've talked about it. So I think money is always really appreciated, always welcome. As a service person myself, we do not think that it's lazy. We do not think that it's not personal. In fact, we really, really, really appreciate it. It's really nice, especially if you don't have a super, super personal relationship with your service person and you're not sure what to get them. Now, what I always do though, is I always put the money in like a gift envelope in a Christmas card separate of the tip if I'm going to have a service done, so that they realize and know that that is their Christmas gift. I don't link it in with tip money, but I do think that money is really, really appreciated and something that service people enjoy probably the most from what I've heard from other service people and from experience. I did get money last year for Christmas from some of my clients, and it was really appreciated. I can tell you too, one of the best Christmases I ever had as a service person was years ago. I worked at a very large daycare conglomerate, and I was a school-age teacher, because if you don't know this, which I'm sure you don't, I went to college for teaching. I was going to be an elementary school teacher, and then I found out that I preferred working with adults and went into fitness training, you know, as my career. But back then I was in college for elementary education. I was working as the lead school-age teacher at a very large daycare, and that particular Christmas, the kindergarten teacher and myself were really good friends. We made out like bandits. I think I brought home like 2 garbage bags full of gifts and things, but that year I got a lot of gift cards, a lot of cash. So I would say honestly, the #1 gift to give a service person, in my opinion, is either cash or a really nice gift card. I think that's really usable. We don't think that that is something that is impersonal. We don't think that that is something that is not valuable. In fact, I think many service people would agree with me that that is something that they would value and get the most use out of. What I always do when I get cash from my clients is I write them a thank you card, and I let them know how I spent their money. I let them know what the money that they gave me bought, what I did with it, so that they can feel like they actually gave me a real gift because I tell them how I spent it, and they really appreciate that. So there you have it, you guys. That is everything I have for this video. Please comment below. If you're a service person, I would love to have you comment below on this video. Let me know the best present you ever got as a service person and the worst one. I would be really curious to find out. And also let me know, do you agree with me? Do you really enjoy getting cash? Is that something that you think is a really good gift for a service person? Also comment below and let me know what you're gonna do to really make your service people in your life feel special. And I think, as I said, even just a handwritten card is fantastic. But I would love to hear your ideas. I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know. And you guys, I really hope you have a great day. I hope you're really managing well with the holiday season. I hope you're not too stressed. As I said, I will link my video on 7 tips on managing holiday stress on my other channel down below if you do want to see that. But with that, I will see you in my next video. And remember, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself, and confidence is the most important accessory that you can wear. Don't click out of this video. Okay, I have to wait for my husband to leave because he's rummaging around making noise. So I will do that. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you also wear pants to work. Can you please
That's why I came over there, because I needed to get pants.
Can you please take the garbage when you leave? Okay. Okay, well, bye. I'm going to keep going. Have a good day, and enjoy wearing pants to work.